Whoa. What a backdrop. What a backdrop. Against Rocky Pine Retreat. Tiny cabin home. Nice breeze. And some more spray painting. I like the way this plastic is turning out. It's like tie-dye. As I was sprinkling my newly spray painted items throughout my cabin, I found a couple more that I'm like, yes, I need to paint these. You know I could unscrew that, I guess. Creative Memories 1997 Sales Achievement. I don't know. Maybe I will take that off so it doesn't get covered up with paint. I just now thought of that. But I'm going to paint this. I had little Keurig cups in here. That cute little Keurig machine that my son and daughter-in-law got me. And this was given to me by a friend. Oh man, good luck in your new home. Love, Rena, 1998. Wow, maybe I'll try not to paint the bottom of this one, if that's even possible. That makes it so much more special when you sign things that you give to people. And this was my new home back in Pennsylvania when we moved out of a mobile home after 7.5 years. And I bought a real home. I guess they call it real property for myself and my kids. Ooh, what an experience that was. Okie doke. As soon as I'm done painting these, we'll go inside and I'll show you the placement of my newly colorful accessories, decorations, whatever you want to call them. Hope you'll join me. I don't have painter's tape, but maybe that'll do the trick. We can only hope. And then I'm going to put this on the bottom of the little basket that was signed by Rena. Here, Serene and Simple Life, and a simple, delicious restaurant style. Ooh, just fried up a little bit of ground meat, like a 1/4 pound, like a hamburger size, and just made 2 delicious tacos. Actually, I microwaved these for about 35 seconds and one of them broke. So now I've got a chalupa and I got a taco, right? Some lettuce that needed to be used up. Just cracked this open. I never had this before. I got this at Aldi's. Yum. Avocado, tomatillo, salsa. It's delicious. I sampled it while the ground meat was frying up. Sour cream, cheese, my plate to pick apart the lettuce, a little bit of taco seasoning. I've got enough for, I don't know, 2 or 3 more meals. And I got more taco shells than meals. Does that ever happen with you? Oh my gosh. If they only made tacos in a box for 1 without the triple price. Right? Tortilla chips, time to eat. And then I'll show you around the little tweaks and where I have all the newly spray painted items. Here's one of them. Woo! Not exactly sure where I want to position that though. Sometimes I tuck it in between the water pitcher and here. I don't know, but it's pretty. It almost matches the measuring cups. Okay, let's eat. Tacos were Delicious. I have one little thing I need to do before I show you. Inside Rocky Pine Retreat, I have made what I counted 16 different changes, tweaks, after showing you the big rearrange of the interior. So now I have 16 little tweaks or things that I painted, different little facelifts. But I'm going to put this inside in the back in the storage shed, the locker shed. Gonna check it out, see how things are going in there. I'm sure it'll be fine, but this is just a little extra protection beyond those little moisture packs. Let's go. Sunny day here at Rocky Pine Retreat. And I look down, and lo and behold, I think this is the largest pine cone I've ever seen in my life. Pretty sure I'm not exaggerating. Have you ever seen a pine cone that big? Wow. There's regular size ones right there. But nothing this big. Lots and lots of rainstorms here. All the tape is intact. Looking good. Nice and sealed here. Wow, I'm impressed with this tape. Yeah. I've got this in my Amazon store if you're interested. Where you know I make a small commission. Amazon says that we're supposed to say that all the time. It's removed. I peel these long pieces off, and well, it's all sectioned together. They come off really easy. This has been, I don't know, at least 3 or 4 times now where I just come in here to check. All right, we're gonna check together. Remember, many rainstorms, lots going on. Check it out. It's all good. Just like I anticipated. Everything is exactly as I left it, including that one little packet right there. Yep. No holes, no suspicion, no doo-doo, no water. Plastic is intact. And so, I think we'll just put this, I don't know, let's just put it on the ground, you know? Something told me to buy that at the Dollar Tree the other day. Yeah, Dollar Tree, not Dollar General. I confused the two the other day. Okay, so maybe that'll do a little bit more, but it doesn't look like anything needs to be done at this juncture. Happy, happy, happy. I'll take you inside now and show you all the little tweaks. Keep watching. I appreciate you and your time. It's a little funky here. This happens after I open and close the door, but then I just zip this back on here. You know, I have no idea if this is necessary or not, but why not, right? It's kind of just like an extra. And then come over here. It's a little bit grimy, but not too bad. Just seals the top. Everything's good on this side, see? Nothing's coming down. It's all really good. And then I take this piece, and it was mounted up to the top here. I zip this baby down. I'm so excited that you just can reuse this over and over. So I better put the lock on first because it hits right here. Well, actually, we can go beyond the lock. And we'll just do this all the way to the bottom. Yay! This is 2 different kinds of tape. I'm sure you can see that. I don't know which I like better. I like this thin stuff. See, I actually have a trap door over there, and I have that taped, and it's still intact as well. It's on. Seeing is believing. For any of you who didn't think that this would work. And nice and clean right here. It's all good. Not messed with this at all. From the time I taped it, it's been taped shut. I've not gone in here, and I don't plan on it. There's nothing underneath there. But it is a great trap door to put things, like tools, I guess, things that wouldn't be harmed underneath, right? That guy likes to hang out, and he's not welcome. I killed one of those suckers today. Here he goes. Go back to where you belong. Thank you. Oh, he's back. There's no nests either. I check on that. Just such an annoyance because he's so loud. And he never stops, kind of like the babbling brook. No, he crawled up in there and he's quiet now. Gosh, I hope he's not making a nest by himself, you know? That would not be good. I only ever see one, except today there was one on my porch and I have no idea where he came from. Wow, I wish he would go bye-byes for good. I recounted the tweaks, the changes, the updates. I think we're more at 20. So with no further ado, number 1, spray painted this. Hope you enjoyed that show. Number 2, this had journals in it from back in the day, the tiny home tour. It was on the metal shelf. And now, a reminder to do my weights. I need a reminder, guys. Seriously. That's number 2. I do believe I already showed you this. And number 3, not sure what I'm going to do with this tray. It's just kind of sitting here pretty for the moment. Number 3. Number 4, from when I first showed you this, I've got a plant in here now. How pretty is that? 4. Number 5, the tapestry. And actually, Jan had suggested maybe the porch. Love it. Love it, love it. So that was 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I don't know if we want to count that table. We won't count that table, but that's going to just sit there and I can easily pull it out when I'm working on my laptop. Okay. Then we'll go here into the kitchen. Number 6. The tape worked well, even though it was just a, it wasn't masking tape. I forget what kind of tape it was. Duct tape. And I left this lid, as you can see, not painted. I don't know. I kind of like the dark because it kind of goes with the knots in the wood. I don't know. Should I paint it? What's your likings? That's number 6. Number 7 is I removed that white basket that I repainted from the top here. So this doesn't look as cluttered. Remember, it was all about decluttering, making new space more functional and less picture perfect museum. So that's 6, 7. Number 8, decided to plug this in here and put this between the water pitcher. Number 8. Then we'll go back around here. I don't know, you could call this number 9. It's alongside here. It was squished in over here before I got the picture. Thank you. So that's number 9. I may be off counting here soon. Number 10. Come visit and have some candy while you're in the waiting room. I kept calling this area waiting room as I was trying to figure it out. Number 10. Then we move over here. Got rid of those wooden trays. They just looked, I liked the colors, I liked the trays, but I didn't like it here. So now that white basket that was on top of the microwave has a new home. Is that number 11? Pretty sure. I don't know. I might be off one or two here in a minute. Number 12. I had this down here and commented that I liked it with the silver. I like it up here a little bit higher, more eye contact there. So that would be number 12. I'd already shown you this. Number 13 and 14. I was going to put this away, but I can't do that. I love this. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. I've had that forever. I did have the pray, trust, wait, repeat over here on the windowsill. But remember, this is about decluttering. I really like that with just one item there. Who would have thunk? Okay, so I do believe it's number 15. I counted that too many times up there. 15. I brought the printer back out in view with the Walk the Beach. Kind of blends in nicely there, I think, and doesn't really stand out like it did on the metal shelf. I love having this 3-drawer unit underneath the desk, getting rid of all the little small pieces of furniture that I had that started to feel like I was just lining the walls. Oh my gosh. You'll have to go back and watch the tiny home tour. Number 16. This tray table was tucked underneath my desk that I could just easily pull out. That was Tiny Home Tour 2 with the different stations. And now I'm just going to leave it there because this is where I do my Bible reading in the morning if I don't go out on the porch. And so I won't be putting this up and down every day. And I really like, who would have thunk also that I would choose the same color so it doesn't stick out. I debated about that. Wow. So that was what, 16, that was 16. And now we'll just circle around here a little bit. Decluttered this. Hello, Andy. Do you like your new man cave? Awesome. And this is my pillows and different things for nighttime. So we're not counting this, I'm just showing you that. And then on to number 17. This was one of the items that I spray painted. And then I put the tape on the bottom here so that I could have the signature from Rena. Love it. So that's what, 17. Very cute. I like that it has the same colors. So sweet. The coral, how pretty, huh? Then number 18, the wood items together. And the view. Always got to show you the view. 19 is the newly painted basket with marigold. Has all my digital albums. Love digital books for a space saver. And the book that I showed you before that my daughter did for me that's priceless. Nature Escapes. This came from my sister, but I said it had come from my daughter. Oops. And then the poem book that I shared with you before. And so that's that. Are we number 20? The entire foldable, collapsible metal shelf. Got this at Hobby Lobby. I do like that it now just pretty much, you know, is a display of memories, photographs, books on the bottom. And it's nice and clean rather than a all jumbled office shelf. You know what I'm saying if you watch that show. Let's pick one. Let's pick one for today. Dun, da, da. There we go. Hold on, God knows what he's doing. And with that saying, I'll let you know right now that since I do video in advance, because it is quite the job to keep up. I don't know the status of this cabin, if it's sold, not sold, if I'm selling or not selling. So if you've been following and tracking the last couple weeks, you know where I did the 5 reasons that I'd like to own land and rebuild, and you're still interested in this cabin or you want to know the status, then just email me, linda@sayitdisplayit.com. I'm not making any, I'm not saying anything one way or the other here because I don't know, and figured that you might be interested, and I need to let you, give you some kind of update, but this is ahead of the game here as far as knowing. So I don't know, you might already know from another video that I've done. I'm not sure if that made any sense at all. So we just did number 20, and I'll give you a little bonus in here just in case you all were keeping track of these 2 beautiful boxes that I painted with acrylic paint. And I did a show on these. These are the keepsake wood boxes that come with the inspiration cards and a stand, but I'm using them as jewelry boxes. So if you want one, I don't paint them with acrylics. You can do that yourself. You can go back and watch that show, or it's forthcoming. Oh my gosh, decisions. I had these boxes up here on the tank, and then I had them on the hamper, up here on the countertop. I don't know in what order. And finally said, yep, that's where they're going to stay for now. I guess for now is the key, right? So I'm very, very happy with how things turned out. I feel that it's much more spacious and functional and not so busy with so many different things. But until I stepped back and lived in this cozy cabin here for a few months, I didn't really see it. It was all brand new and exciting and fun. I liked how I decorated. I thought it was really, really pretty, but at the same time, I think I've now improved upon the look as far as a tiny home. Yep. I like that basket there, but I'm not 100% sold on it. Maybe because it's so bright. But with that, just go back around here, give you a view from the other side. Blessings in your day. And joy in all your little tweaks and pops of color, changes that you make to your home, whether it be on wheels or stationary. Hey, put in the comments, what change here do you like the best? Or, I don't know, maybe if you even want to say, hey, I was thinking that's what you should have done from the get-go. I don't mind. But whether it be one of these little tweaks or a big change, put in the comments, what is it that, one of your favorite changes that I made. Please subscribe, click the bell, share with your friends, because you just might be the catalyst for change in their life by sharing a little bit about Serene and Simple Life.